Hello. In this week's Admired by an Idiot, I'd like to talk about a young Zimbabwean actor called John Fumajima. I first met John 6 years ago in 2015 when I went to see the theatre rights show Beastie Baby at Polka Theatre. I took my son Dexter, who was 5 at the time, and it's a bit of a schlep from Muswell Hill to Wimbledon, but I'm so glad I went. Obviously, the work of theatre rights was as inventive and as stylish and entertaining as it always is, but John was in the cast, and I found him a really fascinating, charismatic performer, playful, and he also was playing the marimba, this African fun piano, which was fantastic as well, very skillful. Anyway, at the time, Tob and Idiot, we were in the beginnings of casting our new musical at the time called I Am Thomas, which we created with the poet laureate Simon Armitage. And we were looking for some very skillful actor-musicians. And I said to our composer, Ian Johnson, we've got to have a look at this young guy, he's really good. So anyway, we got John in to meet us, and at the audition I provoked him with a few performing things, and then Ian got him to sing and play. And the only thing I can say, analogy I can make, it's like in the X Factor, when you see those clips where the whole panel sort of sit up and go, what the, at a particular contestant, and that was John. I mean, the hairs literally stood up on the back of my head. What a voice, and what a talent. So obviously, after he left the room, Ian and I went, well, we've got to get him in it. And we were lucky enough to persuade John to join us for the show. In the piece, which was about the last man, true story of the last man to be executed for blasphemy in Britain, Thomas Aitkenhead, John played the poetic, hypnotic, strange character of a bird, the heron, that went through the piece. Also, as part of the device of the storytelling, each of the members of the cast played Thomas Aitkenhead at different points, and John played the final Thomas Aitkenhead when he was on the gallows with the noose literally around his neck, and John sang the final moments of the show.
It's better than that. Better than that.
I had friends who came into the foyer weeping, and much of that was how John completed the show for us. Yeah, he's just a really gifted, fantastic performer. He's obviously then gone on to work with some great directors. He was in the Village at the Young Vic, and then in New York, and he worked at Emma Rice at the Globe in 12th Night, and hopefully when the theatres get back going again, word has it that John will be collaborating with Emma again, playing Heathcliff in her production of Wuthering Heights, and a book I've just reread actually over January lockdown, and I think John will be an absolute perfect fit for it.